Be honest, bro. Have you started talking about self-improvement out in the real world? You know the mistake you've made, haven't you? You see, when you hear me, or you see guys like Eman or Andrew Tate, or this culture of self-improvement and men and masculinity, realize that we don't go out into the wild and start telling everyone we know about, like, yeah, if you're not meditating, you're a loser. Yeah, you're a Jeffrey or anything. But I keep hearing from young men who have been out in public next to their high school friends, next to like normal people, and then start to bring up the topics of self-improvement and start to get into like mini arguments with people, and you end up saying something a little bit disrespectful, and suddenly it starts to feel like everyone hates you. You've made this social mistake, whether it was at a party or in school, or maybe you said something online in the Snapchat group that you're in, and you're realizing that you're not compatible with these people. This is what so many young men who are on self-improvement, who watch my channel, they need to hear this. You need to hear this. You're probably not compatible with the people who are in your life right now. Just take one second to just think about them. Think about yourself. Think about the way that you live your lives, the activities they do compared to you, the way that they view the goals that you've set for yourself. When you speak highly of yourself and you want to acknowledge one of your accomplishments, and they think that that's cringe or weird or whatever, and they think that Andrew Tate is misogynist or something, you're not compatible with these people. If there's a time when it feels like everyone hates you, the reason why is because you've polarized them with your authenticity. It's because you've been honest. Now, if you've made some massive mistake recently, you really made a mistake, you bumped into someone and you accidentally, something happened, okay, fine, that's different. But expressing yourself is never a mistake if done correctly. It's what's actually just happened is that these people who are in your life are not compatible with you, and you've finally shown a bit more of your true self out in the wild, and they've had a problem with that. And because you're probably not that far in your self-improvement just yet, you probably started to backtrack like a little bitch, didn't you? You had this firm belief that self-improvement's good for you, that drinking is bad, that, video games are for losers, that Andrew Tate isn't a misogynist, that he's not a human trafficker. You've had these beliefs, and then someone challenged them. All the little hive mind Jeffreys who don't even look like, they're not even on self-improvement, they don't even read books or anything, so their opinions aren't really that valuable, but like, they disagreed with you. And not only did they not like you for your viewpoint, but you actually bitched out, and so they all lost respect for you. You lost respect for yourself, and suddenly now everyone hates you, including yourself. That's because you're living inauthentically. A man who isn't authentic or honest cannot be trusted. When you were around the men in your tribe hundreds of thousands of years ago, we needed to know who you truly were. We needed to know you are what you say you are. We needed to know your real beliefs about the world. We needed you to express those things. But you're scared to do that. You're scared to do that because there's the fear of being kicked out of the tribe. That's what you're feeling right now. This pain that you feel, that it feels like everyone hates you, that you're getting so much hate, that, that you had that disagreement last week, and you had that group chat that's popping off right now. The reason why it physically feels painful is because we have not even evolved for the last 100,000 years. Our brain, our body, our nervous system are all the same. And so we still have like this caveman part of us that fears social exclusion, that fears being kicked out of the tribe. That's what you feel right now. But those days are over. We're no longer in that kind of tribe. It's no longer a death sentence to not have this friendship group of people that you're not even compatible with. What do you do when everyone hates you? You use that as a sign to realize that you have the wrong people around you. Again, one disclaimer is you may have just made an honest mistake, and that's why everyone hates you. But what I hear more often than that is not that you just accidentally, said something that wasn't true. You accidentally, like you've tripped and you hit someone and she fell over and died, or, some real accident. It's actually, it was not an accident. It's just that you spoke of your real opinions. And the mistake wasn't that you spoke. The mistake was the people that were around you in the first place. Because when people hate you, all that it means is that you've simply polarized them. You've just said how you feel, and some people are very emotional these days. Some people are actually, it's very interesting that those kinds of people that we're thinking of, they're actually more hateful and abusive than the rest of people. You know, like the non-self-improvement, usually left-wing, usually quite weak people. These people are actually a lot more abusive and hateful than the people they hate, which is like, the masculine man who's a misogynist or anything. But every misogynist that I meet is actually a really respectful guy who like women actually like. It's just very, I know that's a separate point, but that's just very interesting. Every guy that I meet who's like hated on the internet is actually like a really nice guy. And every person I meet of these people, these like sort of liberal, weak people, they're always way worse. These people are always horrible. If you go against the hive mind of these people, they will hurt you. These are the kind of people where, they'll be arguing with you and one of the little bitchy girls will come up and actually like slap you in the face, and that won't be seen as a bad thing. But if you ever show any level of aggression back, you're going to get hit by multiple guys. There's a video that me and my brother used to laugh at, and it's called, you might have seen this, it's called How Can She Slap? After this video right now, if you want, you can just go onto YouTube and just search How Can She Slap? And it's from like this Indian like TV show or something, where this one of the TV presenters is this woman, and she gets pissed off at like one of the guys who's like, the contestant or something, and she gets so emotional that she ends up slapping him, and it's not part of the show or anything. That's just like, she just, was being really unprofessional, and he slaps her back. And straight away, 10 guys come up, start punching him. All the cameramen, the producer, the director, they come up, start beating this guy. And it's just him like getting wailed on, and like, he's got men on top of him and everything. And he just keeps saying like, how can she slap? How can she slap? And it's like it's so funny, like it became like a meme for some time, but it had a lot of truth to it. How can she slap? I don't know where this video's going, but imagine that one guy, he's getting fucking pounded on right now because he slapped this girl back because she slapped him. Everyone hates him. He's going to go home feeling everyone hates him, feeling totally awkward. And that's a very extreme example of what you're facing right now. Is, you acted in a way that you thought was right. Whether or not it was right objectively, it was your truth. And people disliked you for that.